As I was led to my first cell, I'm standing at the door opens, and as the door opens, this guy jumps off the bunk, and he stops me from walking in. Big, muscular guy, tattooed from head to toe, skinhead. So he says, "You're not coming in here until you answer a question." "Yeah." "Are you a chomo?" "Chomo, what do you mean by that?" "Are you a child molester?" "We kill child molesters. You will not be coming in here if you're a child molester." I ask him, "What makes you think I'm a child molester?" He says, "Well, look at you. You're white, you're middle-aged, you have no tattoos." They sent child molesters to this prison, and we have a field day with them. He says, "Let me see your paperwork." That's what that guy gave me. So I showed it to him, and he sees racketeering, Colorado organized crime. He says, "Come on in here." So I figured my crime will serve me well. Well, unfortunately, I didn't spend much time at Buena Vista because about 6 weeks into my sentence, I started getting deathly sick. I was losing all kinds of weight. Part of it, the food was terrible. But I was nauseated, and I couldn't hold my balance. And then my leg down here started to hurt to the point I could barely walk. So one day, I had a job in the kitchen at the time. I was walking to the kitchen. It took me forever to get there. And I pleaded with the guard on duty, "Can you please take me to the infirmary? I am really sick." And he says, "Jackson, get to work or I'll throw you in the hole." He says, "We know guys like you that want to get out of work and they'll say and do anything to do that." The whole is solitary confinement. Finally, he took me to the infirmary. And if he didn't take me that day, I wouldn't be here today. I go to the infirmary. Whoever's on duty there panics, sends me to a hospital in Salida, which is outside Buena Vista. They started to panic. I had all this red stuff going up my leg, and my skin was starting to peel away. So they immediately take me into surgery. They said to me they're going to debride the wound. They're going to try to cut out whatever infection it is. The next thing I know, I'm laying on a gurney at St. Anthony's Hospital in Denver with a tube down my throat. How the heck did I get there? Well, I guess I went into septic shock. I had to be resuscitated on a Flight for Life helicopter. So I'm laying there, and this nurse comes up to me, and she says to me, "Mark, you're a very sick man." She told me I had to be resuscitated. She said, "You're not out of the woods, but one of the factors that will determine if you live or die is you. Do you want to live? You have to want to live." Well, I wasn't sure that I did. I was strapped to a gurney. There was a chain around my waist. There was an armed guard watching me. And I'm thinking to myself, I try to find a little humor. Where do they think I'm going to go, man? I can't even breathe on my own. You think I'm going to run away? So I'm thinking, "Mark, do you want to live? Do you want to live?" And I'm thinking, why? I lost my business. I'm forbidden to go back into the market. All my assets were taken from me, the real estate, the money that I had left. I have this $21 million restitution, Class 2 felony. The Denver Business Journal wrote me up, said that my crime was one of the 5 worst financial crimes in Denver history. Everything going against me. I wasn't sure my wife was behind me, or my children. I wasn't sure if my friends or the community I grew up in. It was like I was laying there naked. I had nothing. Do I want to live? Why not just give it up? But something came over me, and I said, yes, I want to live. I'm not sure why, but I want to live. Well, I made it, obviously. Got my leg, too. It took me 9 months to recover. Many of those months were spent in an infirmary on Smith Road. Filthy place. In fact, one of the doctors that kind of befriended me said, "You got to hurry and get better before you get an infection. This place is filthy." Well, I made it. I learned how to walk again. But while I was there, I made the decision. I'd already decided I wanted to live. I made the decision to actually embrace my sentence. I thought, you know what? I've got 15 years ahead of me. It's not going away. So why don't I be positive about it? It's there anyway. I could be miserable, which would probably open me up to beatings and stuff because people see that. Or I could be positive. So I decided to embrace my sentence. And that's a good message for everybody. You take any situation you're in, You always get through it. Might as well look at whatever is facing you positively, whether it's business, personal, anything. Look at it positively because you'll get through it. You guys are all, you all got what it takes.